flying around better. So you know, we know what they're going to be running as far as, you know, look at the film and seeing our scout team, but the way it's being done is probably a little different. So we just have to be ready for that, knowing that it's going to be quicker, and you know, we can't sit back on our heels waiting for it. We got to kind of be ready to attack.
How beneficial has it been to already been down here a few days and getting, you know, acclimated to the weather and everything, as opposed to them just getting into it?
You know, it's been good, but at the same time, you know, this is nice weather. I don't think anybody's dragging too much. You know, it's 70 degrees and a little overcast, a little breeze. You know, it's nice. So, but you know, it's good to get down here and kind of get, you know, set in a little bit and kind of get into a little bit of a routine as far as, you know, the bus trips and the locker room, stuff like that over here. And so it's been beneficial, but at the same time, you know, if they were, you know, just getting today, it'd probably be pretty similar for them.
And just how's it been for you guys as far as being in defense and just like all the practices and stuff like that?
You know, things are going pretty well. You know, we've had a pretty good bull prep, you know, going back to December back in Iowa, you know, throughout the course of the month. And things are going pretty well. It's just a matter of kind of fine-tuning some things as we get into game week now, and, you know, making sure that everything is, you know, all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, that kind of thing.
AJ, talk a little enormous. Coach Parker's talked a little about chop block. Take it in a very layman's term. What is it? Why is that so? How rare is it that you see that?
The chop block is guerrilla warfare on the football field. It's, I mean, it's just, you know, it's tough in the box because you're thinking, you know, guys are going to stay up and block you, and all of a sudden you got somebody trying, you know, literally trying to take out your legs, and that's why the chop block, you know, has been outlawed. Because I used to teach people, you know, stay, you know, high-low block, and, you know, it's impossible to defeat, and so that's why it's a penalty now. But, you know, basically it's just big bodies flying at your feet trying to take you out, because if you can get somebody on the ground, it's impossible to make a play. So it's you know, it's a way of blocking, and you know, for the offense they run, the way they hit, the timing is so exact. You know, it's you know, it's a pretty good system for them because of the way they do it and the way they execute it.
Because they don't get penalties on it. So how are they?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
In a technical sense, how do they do it?
Chop
legally?
blocks are penalties. Cut blocks are not.
Yeah, you can't chop.
Right.
I mean, anybody can do it. It's just a matter of they do it pretty well. And the thing is, if you can defeat a cut, you know, you're in position to make a play with nobody, you know, to even, you know, kind of slow you down. So the big thing is being able to defeat those blocks, because if you can defeat them, you're in perfect position. It's just a matter of, you know, it's a deal where it's a lot easier said than done kind of a thing, because, you know, anybody can do it. You know, we can do the same thing, but if you can defeat a block, defeat a cut, and then get to the ball, you know, that the guy that's supposed to be blocking is 5 yards back on the ground.
Does anybody else do that you face this year?
A lot of teams do it. I don't know if they do it as prevalent or as much, yeah, but a lot of teams do, especially on the edge. You know, it's kind of a, you know, running backs do it all the time in the backfield when somebody's blitzing, you know, trying to pick up a blitz. You know, guys just go down low and take their legs out. So I mean, it's nothing that we haven't seen before. It's just a matter of it's going to be a lot more, you know, kind of prevalent, and it's going to happen a lot more, you know, during the course of the game.
Do you guys consider a chop block an accident or a dirty play? Because it's a 15-yard penalty.
I don't know. I mean, it depends how it happens, and there's a little bit in both probably. I mean,
yeah.
You know, sometimes guys just happens, and sometimes, you know, you see guys that are looking to stay high, and then all of a sudden they'll take you out when somebody else is staying up. But I mean, that's, you know, football's, you know, it's a violent sport. That's part of it, and I mean, you know, we grab face masks and we hit people in the throat. So I mean, it's part of the game.
You guys always have those things on your neck.
Exactly. Yeah. It's, you know, football is, you know, it's not, you know, you don't play it to, you know, go out and look pretty and all that kind of stuff. You know, it gets a little physical.
How do you guys simulate the cut block?
You know, we've been working on it, but at the same time, it's a deal where you can't really simulate it the right way, because if we were doing it the whole month, it'd probably be guys, you know, probably getting banged up a little bit. So It is tough. It's just a deal where we've got to know we got to know it's coming and be able to kind of prepare ourselves for it, knowing that they do a good job of it.
No practice tomorrow. What do you do?
Go to the beach.
Right.
No, we'll lift. We'll work out. Just kind of.
And then go to the beach.
And then go to the beach. Yeah. But no, just kind of get a chance to relax a little bit. You know, we've had a couple good work days, tough work days out here in the sun, moving around. You know, full pads a couple days. So it'll be good to kind of kick our feet back a little bit, knowing that we're getting into game week the day after. You know, kind of getting our mental plan on track and going from there.